We are in a little nook here.
A little cranny.
We have moved the camera, and we're doing this because we need to be able to read comments today. So my computer is right behind the phone now. So I got to turn the volume off so it doesn't distract us. That's going to be distracting. We're actually staring at ourselves on a computer screen. But good morning, Betty.
Hey, Betty. Hey, Erica.
Just to let everybody know who is tuning in, our format is going to be a little bit different today. We are taking questions right as they come in and answering them. We have some other things that we want to cover in the next weeks, but we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. I was out with my wife. Brooke had the flu last week, so we thought we'd come back with something a little different to change it up with a live Q&A.
This is dangerous.
And if there's no questions, I'm going to cover knitting, and Ryan is going to do advanced origami for beginners.
Which is actually pretty amazing.
We are live. We are going to do the same format here in the beginning with our disclaimer, why we do the video, and hey, that's neat. And then whatever questions are left in the comments, we will answer. So go ahead and start asking questions, whether it's about your toilets, your showers, cleaning out drains, your heat, electrical, anything else. There's just some topics that you might be wondering about. Hello, Corey. Hello, Brooke. I like this because we can see better who is logging in.
Sure can.
Okay, so why we do these videos?
Why do we do these videos?
I'll tell you why, Ryan.
Tell me why. Why do we?
We do these videos because owning a home is hard. There is all the time a honey-do list and things to do all the time. Things go wrong, water quits working, heat's not working like you want it to, fixing this or that. And we get those questions a lot at Burleson Plumbing and Heating. So what we are trying to do is educate homeowners on their homes. You get a booklet when you buy a phone, when you buy a car. There's a manual, owner's manual. There's not with a home, and that's hopefully what we will be able to do for people. I do want to say that with these, there is some risk involved in doing things in your own home, especially when it involves electrical, plumbing, HVAC. So be careful and listen to this disclaimer. Everything we suggest and recommend are simply that. We want everyone to be educated on how things work, but not how to work on technical things. We always recommend hiring a licensed service professional where risk is involved. Burleson Plumbing and Heating and its employees are not responsible for injury, damages, or loss related to you, your property, or your home. So be careful.
Yeah, be safe. And be smart. Be smart, you
know. Local topic, while we're letting people ask more questions. They found the tire burglar.
No way.
Found him. Found this out yesterday. People's Furniture had 4 tires robbed, which to me is crazy. And being in
that is very crazy.
A business with service trucks,
yes.
I can say that would probably be the most irritating thing on this planet.
You know, I've lived in large cities, and I've lived in small cities, and that is something that I would have never guessed would happen in Spruce Pine.
I know.
Like the blocks, the tires gone, like that's something you'd see in LA or something.
That's a big city move.
Yeah, it is. That's a gangster is what it was.
But they put it up on blocks or something, left it there with no tires.
It was a pro job.
And I'm pretty sure this guy was trying to take another 4 tires and ran out of time or something because he'd already taken the caps off another truck.
Huh.
But they found him. It was in Mitchell News Journal. Go pick up your local paper, the full story. But this guy was trying to wheel and deal him over in Tennessee. And they had the report out and caught him. It's fantastic.
Good.
So good for People's. Trish, Laura, everybody over at People's Furniture. Glad you got your tires
You know what I say about People's Furniture?
What's that?
They're good people.
They are good people, and they're for the people.
They're for the people, for the people.
And
because they're people's.
They're the people's people.
They're the people's people.
Yeah.
People's.
Okay. Hey, that's neat.
Hey, that's neat.
And honestly, this product, Ryan, I don't know that we've ever had anything as neat as this
What
product.
is this?
You may have heard of Rust-Oleum, and I know it's really hard to read labels when they're all backwards in a reverse cam, but let me tell you about it. This is a spray-on product called Leak Seal.
Are you going to use it right now?
Flexible rubber coating. This, so what you do is it's really good for like roofs, gutters. It says flashing ductwork, PVC, masonry, concrete. I'll be a little careful putting it on your PVC just to test and see. I don't know if it's going to hold back on plumbing, but anyway, it seals. Sprays wet, dries, seals, and then is paintable.
Really?
So this product, $10.49 for a can of it. If you have, especially like roofing that's leaking, I don't know, you may try it on like I thought maybe like a boat, maybe, I don't know, umbrella.
Hey, under my umbrella,
Yeah.
Ella.
It just sprays on, dries, and then boom, there we go. It is a rubber type product too, so I guess it's elastic.
Interesting. So it doesn't harden.
Correct. And it stops rust.
Because it's Rust-Oleum.
So I wanted to show you guys this. We just got these. It's kind of a new product for us, but it is neat.
You know, if you're in the market for something neat, I've discovered that Burleson Plumbing and Heating is definitely the place to find all things neat.
I'll stop here first for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's neat people and there's neat products.
Yeah. If you have not met Sean Gillespie, he is one of the neatest people.
You need to come meet him.
Come to the counter, ask for Sean. He should already be there.
He looks a lot like me, but just more maybe of a gray kind of beard.
All right. We are going to dig into some questions because we have some. The first one, thanks to Erica, who asked, can you replace an undermount kitchen sink if you have granite counter?
Good question, Erica.
You go ahead. This is all in your repertoire.
That is a... To say that it's possible, yes. Most things are possible. Is it probable? Probably not. Because there are that hole that has been cut in your granite is a very specific size and usually has been sized according to the sink that they originally installed. So can it be done? Sometimes, yes, but more often than not, it is very difficult to find something that will match exactly. And that's actually the training that I received on it from Erica, because she is really great at showroom type stuff, and so it is very difficult to find a sink that will retrofit something that has already been there. Erica, does that sound right to you?
You can go ahead and comment again, Erica. Thanks for propping the question though. But that is, granite's gorgeous. We put it in a granite top in our bathroom, but it is going to be cut specific to that sink. A lot of your standard stainless steel sinks have a specific measurement that are kind of universal, and so if you're doing something with one of those, it's very easy to replace when you are changing out a sink. But when you get into granite, a lot of times it's based off of that.
Yeah, you're kind of locked in.
Yep. So something good to know. Let's get another question.
Good question, Erica. Thanks.
Corey asked, is Ryan that pretty in person? And I will say yes.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Blue Eyes. Mr. Blue Eyes.
I got those baby blues, folks.
Yeah. Good morning, Jeremy and Austin. And Lauren Duncan asked,
Hey, Lauren.
what is the best product to use to clean your drains? Really good question. We sell a whole lot of drain cleaner. We sell a couple different brands, and within those brands there's a few different styles. So what we recommend most of the time as the drain cleaner, the cream of the crop of drain cleaners that will get your wife's hair and all the grease that you and her put down your kitchen sink, is called Thrift. It's in a white container with a red label. So if you're looking around for what you need to look for on our shelves, Mr. Sean Gillespie and Colton will grab it for
Yes.
you, but it's called Thrift. There's two styles of Thrift. The one that's most commonly used is a crystal. So it's a sulfuric acid, so definitely be careful with it.
Yeah.
It can hurt you or burn your clothing, yada
Your
yada.
skin,
It's tough. It's tough stuff, but it works. Those crystals are made to react with hot water, and as they react with that hot water, they burn through the grease, burn through the hair, and anything else in that sink. One requirement is, though, if you have a sink that's stopped back where water is not moving through, this is not going to work, and nothing else drain cleaner related is really going to work. You really need it to be seeping through, even if it takes an hour for all that water to seep through or overnight, to where the water is pretty much gone and you can make contact with whatever's stopping up your drain. So don't try to pour Drano, chemicals, Thrift, anything else down a drain that is completely stopped up. You really need to get sewer tape or an auger at that point to clear that out.
Yeah.
But Thrift is the product. It is crystal, and those crystals you just pour in your drain, in the kitchen sink basket, which is the drain, and you just kind of fill it up and then pour the hot water over the top of it. Run hot water. I like to get boiling water in a tea kettle and put it in there.
It makes funny sounds.
It makes funny sounds. Do not put your face over it.
No.
The fumes from that sulfuric acid are going to be coming up. They'll burn the nostrils. So go ahead and put your head away from it, pour the water in, and it will clear out drains. Especially if you've got a wife and 3 girls. You've got 3 girls, I've got 2 girls. There's a lot of hair in those drains.
A lot of hair.
And this is perfect for that. So we call it a maintenance drain cleaner here. Me and Ryan have talked about this before, where really you need to think about once a month just doing it, even if the drain's not backing up too much, just to keep those clear so that you don't have issues.
And it's safe for your pipes, and it is also safe for finishes, like drain finishes that, if you have chrome or brush nickel or something like that, it won't eat that stuff.
Awesome. Man, we have some more questions. So drain cleaner, Lauren, hopefully that I answered your question. But there is a couple other options. You can get Thrift liquid version that's safe for your toilets. It says it's safe for toilets. I will caution everyone on pouring acid of any kind, drain cleaner, into your toilet, because it has to heat up to react, and that can crack a toilet. It says it on the bottle that it will work, and we've had people use it and it works. But be careful there. But any other drain, you can use either the crystal or the liquid. I've got a question from Brooke, which we've answered before, but a lot of people may have missed that episode. Are flushable wipes really flushable?
I would say, in contradiction to that, not a good idea. Many things are flushable, but is it right to flush them? Probably not. So, especially, Brooke, when it comes to like a septic system or something like that, you may have success for a while flushing flushable wipes, but eventually it's going to cause a problem.
Yeah, I think a better mindset is it biodegradable is the question that you need to ask, because a lot of things that you're flushing are.
Yeah.
Your toilets now are made to get after it in the flushing department. They'll flush a lot of things.
Yes.
But things that aren't breaking down in a natural way in your septic tank are going to cause issues.
Yes.
Flushable wipes being a main culprit.
Yep. G.I. Joes, rubber duckies, things like that. They just, they cause problems.
Feminine products are a big one.
That's another big
PC about it.
Yeah.
And condoms also. We mentioned
Probably
that in
a
the other
no-go
episode.
on that.
Yeah. So I know there's weird topics, but don't flush them.
Yeah.
Put them in your trash can.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeremy Nelson.
Where's Jeremy's question?
Do we stock Navien tankless water heaters? Good question, Jeremy. Yes, we do. We stock 2 models of Navien tankless. Those are gas tankless water heaters. And we have them sitting in the back right now, available for sale. And if you have questions on it.
What's the advantage of a Navien versus, let's say, Norritz, Renai, or what's...
Good question. There are a few differences between manufacturers. They all, kind of accomplish the same goal. Navien has developed the ability to run a high-consuming BTU amount in just a half-inch gas line within a certain distance. They use 2-inch PVC to vent in most close distance venting applications. Navien has been in the business of tankless for a long time and actually started out as like a boiler, tankless boiler outfit. Mm-hmm. So they have they've got a lot of experience in that realm. So it's a good quality product. The pricing is right. Some of the options that they have make them, especially for us, they provide a dual stocking unit, which means it will do LP, propane, or natural gas, which for us is very nice because then we don't have to stock a natural gas unit and a propane unit. We can just stock one unit and it covers both bases.
Which James Hastings, he just asked, is that propane or natural gas tankless water heater?
That one will do both. It'll either or. So there's a conversion kit that comes with it, so you can convert it to natural or propane.
What's more efficient, natural or propane?
That's a good question. There is a difference in. I want to say that propane burns hotter, and natural probably. I want to say natural is more efficient, but propane actually burns hotter.
Natural would be less expensive too.
Yes.
So
yes,
if you look at like efficiencies as far as
economic
efficiencies.
If you could go natural gas, that hands down would be the best way to go. Yeah.
Good to know. What other questions we got? It looks like Suzanne asked, "What about hair?" I assume that's about.
Are you talking about my hair?
Yeah, she's probably asking questions about our hair. Well, my hair is done by Nikki Burleson, and I got it cut yesterday. Got my ears lowered. I know Suzanne's wondering what kind of product is used in it. I don't know. Brooke buys it. I just put it in there.
Does a good job.
Comb it back.
I would like to know if there's a product that can stop the recession.
Let me grab it. Leak seal.
Just squirt some on there.
What you want to do is just twice a day spray your entire head, and your hair will not go anywhere.
I'll just take and shave some of my beard and sprinkle it.
Yeah.
Be good.
Suzanne, I know you're talking about the drain cleaner, and it is perfect for hair. It burns right through the hair.
I actually spilled some on my head, and that's why it looks like this.
Brooke, who seems like just a wonderful person. Suzanne, let me get back to Suzanne's question. She's really commenting here. I like this format. Like if you clean your hairbrush out, should you flush it? No.
I wouldn't.
That hair is probably one of the most difficult things for a drain to really work with.
It's like a sleeping giant because it like at first it's like that's no big deal,
yeah.
And then before you know it, it becomes this thing that
it's absorbent.
Yeah.
So it absorbs water. So once you put it in, you might have a clump of hair, Suze. I don't know how much you're getting out of your comb. You might save it up for a couple months, but you've got a clump like this, and then it gets wet. Boom! Like your drain is stopped.
I mean, just think about what humidity does.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to Brooke. She's got perfect hair.
Man.
Just getting some bonus points here, Brooke. But she did ask the question: is BPH a store that people can come in and buy things? I know why she's asking this. Brooke has a couple friends who made the comment to her recently that they always assumed Burleson Plumbing was just a place for guys to come and get a part, like a random part, not necessarily like a storefront. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a shoppable storefront.
Yeah.
Or to call and get service requests. But we always have had our storefront for the most part. We have a counter area and a kitchen and bath showroom. Very shoppable now. We just had an update last summer. A big project to where lighting's better, organization's better, We got shopping baskets.
Yeah, we got coffee in the back.
Free
coffee.
coffee. Yeah, have a cup.
Have a cup.
But yes, thanks, Brooke, for asking that, because a lot of ladies, I think, just assume it's just a place for guys.
Yeah.
But we did this for you on this revamping of the counter
That's right.
area. We know that ladies, when they want something, they'll get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to cater to the ladies out there who want to shop. So yeah, come by, visit the counter area. You got a handsome young lad named Colton.
Oh, ladies. Oh, no, he's taken.
He is taken. But
Never mind,
he is
ladies.
super helpful, as well as Sean. Super friendly.
And actually, Colton got a new haircut.
He looks sharp.
He looks...
Suze, and I don't know where he got it done, Suze, but
Yeah,
he could probably let you know that.
that's sharp.
Let's see if we got any more questions. A lot of hair comments now.
Something about weather stripping.
Erica, don't forget my weather stripping question. Well, I missed that one completely, Erica. We're going to scroll down. What's the best way to repair, replace weather stripping around an exterior door? We have two that have gaps. Well,
You have any sheep nearby?
what you want to do? Just spray the whole door down with leak seal. I'm just kidding, Erica. We don't deal a lot with weather stripping in our business. Just to be honest, we don't carry the hardware side of things. Grass Creek Hardware, Tri-County Building, we have good relationships with them, so that's kind of their thing. But I will say with weather stripping, they make a lot of different products with different thicknesses that will be adhesive to the side of your door frame and the door, and some that will screw. That's about my extent of knowledge.
Yeah, and it is a big deal. Gaps are bad, especially when you're talking the efficiency of heating or cooling your home. So you definitely want to address that and make sure that that is in good repair. The door stripping is in good repair. But like Adam said, we don't necessarily, that's not one of our areas of expertise in terms of selling the merchandise to be able to do that.
So good question, Erica. Sorry we're not as helpful on that topic, but we do what's energy testing. We haven't done a lot of that as of late. It was big 3 or 4 years ago. We have the tools to basically suck all the air out of your home. A big fan at the front door sucks the air out of your home, and you can look for places that you're losing heat and efficiencies. And to Ryan's point, there's a lot of issues with gaps and cracks that you can't see it necessarily. It's not like lights coming through, but air is getting in or out in those places. So that's definitely something to look at. You can ask us to do a whole home energy test, but a lot of it's just grabbing a tube of caulk and caulking around windows, door frames, your registers, not allowing air to get out.
And when all else fails,
just spray Flex Seal everywhere, all over. Let's see. We'll take a few more questions. Mom says Luca says hi. Hi, Luca,
Hey,
my beautiful daughter. Erica says ladies definitely need to take a tour of your showroom. Yes, we've updated our showroom, kitchen and bath. It is a very nice showroom with a lot of things to look at. Kohler, Delta, Luxart.
vanity cabinets, kitchen cabinets, all kinds of fun stuff.
And let's see. I think that's all the questions. Brooke asked, do you test energy efficiency in homes? And then I answered it. So, sharing a brain. If there is any other questions, we got a few more minutes, so we'll allow anybody else to ask questions.
You know what? In the meantime, while we're still waiting,
Oh, God. Pen sponsor. We forgot to mention our pen sponsor for the day. And this is a Pilot G207 solid pen. This particular pen
is almost out of ink.
is almost out of ink, but we still thank you for your sponsorship, Spruce Pine Tire. Spruce Pine Tire, we thank you so much for sending us this pen to use on the morning show. And if you need tires, Spruce Pine Tire is a pretty good place to go. There's a few places around, but I got mine from Spruce Pine Tire last time, and I will tell you, if you ever get a flat anywhere in Spruce Pine and you call them, they'll come pick up the car. They'll
Really?
come fix it, and then take it in the shop and make sure it's repaired properly.
In all seriousness, those guys are top notch.
Yeah.
I really, really like doing business.
And there's other good tire places, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But we do a lot of business with them, and just give them a shout out. Thank you, Spruce Pine Tire,
Yes.
for being you.
Thanks for the pin.
All right. Man, there's two really good questions. I'm gonna cover both of them. Erica's question is, do you still sell Speed Queen? And Erica, tune in next week because Ryan and I are headed down to the kitchen and bath showroom to talk all about Speed Queen and why it is the superior laundry.
Why it's the queen.
Yeah, it is the queen and the king
All wrapped into
of
one.
American laundry business.
Yes.
It is American made laundry that is better, built to last. We will be doing a whole show about it next week.
They just unleashed some new models. And
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
looking nice.
a lot of the warranties are better, 3-year, 5-year, 7-year. They are legit. So next week, tune in for that.
Yep.
And last question, Suzanne, is camper toilet paper legit? I don't know if y'all know anything about Camper Septic. Here is something I do know. A lot of the camping toilet paper is very, very similar to regular toilet paper. They put some labels on it that it's camper safe. It's just usually not the thick stuff. Campers aren't as an elaborate of a septic system, so they need to break down quickly. But it is relatively the same stuff. I went to a hardware show, and a guy that we buy, we sell RV products here, Suze, by the way. We've got a section if you want to come check it out. But he told us that the toilet paper he had in his booth was Charmin with his tag on it. I think is the way he worded it. So it's very similar.
Interesting.
But in April's sales paper, we have an RV septic treatment product going to be in the sale paper. But it's really not that expensive anyway, so if you want to come and check it out, it just helps the treatment of your septic system. So if you have an RV or are looking for RV parts, we have a pretty good array of parts, and we can order a lot of other things as well. So check that out. Good question, Suze. All the questions, any other questions that might get posted after this, we will comment on in the comment section. But this was great.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for interacting with us.
We might do it on the 20th episode. It'd be like an every 10 type thing.
Every 10?
Yeah.
This was good. Yeah, thank you. And let us know what you think about this particular format of being able to ask questions live. If you like it or you don't like it, makes you sad,
I don't know why.
makes you happy. I don't know.
Why. But anyway, tune in next week. We're going to be talking about Speed Queen laundry, American-made, sturdy laundry. That we really, really like that product.
It's a fantastic product.
We will tell you why it's better, why it's what makes it the queen of the laundry realm.
And why it's so speedy.
I know.
You know,
I mean, it is speedy and queeny for sure. Like the good folks at People's, it is a laundry for the people, by the people.
That's right. Made by the people, for the people.
We had fun today. We missed you guys last week. Please go and ask more questions so that we can have some more topics to cover that you're interested in. burlesonplumbing.com/QA. You can also click a link there. We've posted old videos on our YouTube channel. And you can go back and look at a lot of different topics. The advantage on YouTube is you can click to go to certain sections. In the description, I have put a time and what topic we were covering. So if you want to skip to a topic, you can do that on the YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
Also, if you go look at the one that Dad was in, you can watch him crawl behind me and run.
Which, that's always fun. If you're having a rough day and you just need a little pick-me-up,
Yeah.
that's the episode to watch.
Yeah. He thought he was off the camera crawling behind us, and he was not. It's got the most views on
Probably
YouTube.
the best thing I've ever seen, ever.
It's got the most views on YouTube by far. So go to burlesonplumbing.com/QA, ask questions, look at videos, and we will see you guys next week.
Yep. Bye.